Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another stellar episode of Slayer Talk. My name is Mark. With me as always is my wife Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It's May 1st, 2001.
It is.
And it's time for some tough love, Carol.
Tough Love? Is that the name of the episode, Mark?
It is. It is, Carol. Because Buffy's showing some tough love to Dawn.
Yeah.
Or she's trying to. She doesn't know how to do it.
This is kind of sad. I mean, like, obviously, like, there's going to be sadness. Their mom died.
Yeah.
But, like, watching Buffy struggle so hard, it's sad. It makes me, like, want to give her hugs.
I don't remember exactly where we begin, but the main beginning thing or whatever I want to talk about is that Buffy gets called into the school because Dawn hasn't been showing up to class.
Yeah. Dawn is skipping class, so Buffy is in trouble.
Well, Buffy's supposed to be her guardian.
But, like, the girl's mom died. Cut her a little slack.
Yeah, how long has it been?
Yeah, like, she should be able to take a couple weeks, I would think. I mean, I guess you can't miss that much school, but...
I don't know. I think you get a special circumstance or whatever, maybe. I think if your parents been buried and they still have a face, then you shouldn't be expected to go to school.
If your parent has been buried and they still have a face... Oh, my God, Mark!
Yeah, she's barely rotted.
Holy shit. That's terrible. Oh. Anyway.
You all right there? You got the vapors?
I do. I'm clutching my pearls.
Anyway, so she gets read the riot act. We don't hear it because Dawn gets sent out and we go out with her. But she gets read the riot act by the principal, basically being like, which we know is coming.
Yeah.
Basically being like, look, you got to keep this kid in school or we're going to fucking take him away from you.
Yeah, because she has to, even though Buffy's only like 19, she's got to like control the behavior of her also teenage sister.
Yeah.
That's got to be like damn near impossible.
Dawn's supposed to be what, like 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 14 and 19, that is not enough of an age gap to demand respect in any way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good luck to you, Buff.
But anyway, so Dawn is acting out because her mom has died, and
She knows she's a key.
she knows she's she knows she's a key.
She's like, what does it matter? I'm not even real.
Right? She's like, who cares?
Like, she keeps doing
Does a
that.
key need to know algebra?
It's hard to, like, empathize, I guess, with this because it's like...
Because you're not a key?
Yes, exactly. But I mean, try to imagine that you find out that you're not really a person.
Yeah.
And most of your memories didn't happen, but you're still in like a person body with these memories and the feelings. It's fucked up.
I probably wouldn't want to go to school either.
No, I wouldn't either.
I would be worried at what's going to happen to me. Mm-hmm. Because, like, not to get religious with you guys. Not to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but if you believe that you go somewhere after you die, if you're a key, you're not you're an object. So can she even die? Is she immortal? And let's say she fulfills her goal of turning a lock. Then what happens to her?
Right.
You know, like if I was in that situation, I'd be freaking the fuck out. I'd be like, fuck, it doesn't even matter if heaven exists. I'm a key. I'm not going there.
You know, now that
They don't say all keys go to heaven.
Now that you mention it, though, they never mention religion in this show in any way.
No.
There's never mention of heaven, hell, God. There are gods, like Glory's a god.
Yeah. And they talk about demons and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they don't talk about demons like they're from hell. Just the god Glory is talking about another dimension. I mean, like
Angel went to hell. Remember,
Did he?
she rescued him from hell.
Oh, okay. There is a hell. All right.
Yeah, she rescued him from hell, and they called it hell. But they don't. I think very pointedly they don't talk about Judeo-Christian religious stuff. I feel like the show has a grounding in some of that, Like, I don't feel Eastern influence at all. Like
No.
Hinduism or Islam or Buddhism or anything like that. I don't.
Wicca. They talk about Wicca.
They
That's
do
a
talk,
religion.
Yeah, they do talk about Wicca, but I don't really sense any Eastern influences. But I think there is some Western influences to their mythology. I just they don't get very heavy-handed with it,
No.
which is fine. You know, you don't want to alienate people, I guess.
For sure. But yeah, I feel like Dawn has a lot of reasons to feel lost.
I mean, that's a hell of an existential crisis.
Right. Because, yeah, I mean, for all we know, she's just going to disappear at some point.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going to happen
And
with
she
her.
probably, thinks that shit.
And why waste your time in a classroom?
Sure. But where is she going? Did we even find out? I don't think they even tell us what she's been doing when she's not in school.
They don't know.
That's a little concerning.
Yeah.
I'd want to know that shit.
Yeah.
She doing drugs?
What are you hanging out with locks?
She's doing magic? Hanging out with locks. Oh my God. You're hilarious.
But anyway, so Buffy tries to put the hard foot down with Dawn. She goes to Giles and she was like, "I need you to do it." And he's like, "I don't think that's gonna work." And she goes, "But your foot is so much bigger and more putting downable."
And he's like, but you're her family.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I'm the adult here, but
Right.
you're her family. Which, that's kind of messed up because, dude, sorry, lady, you are the adult here now.
Yeah, now, and I think that's the thing that she's trying to wrestle with.
Yeah.
She also drops out of school for the semester.
And it's really depressing to watch. And she, is rambling about how much she doesn't want to do it when she's doing, talk
It's
to her professor.
Really weird because she's talking to, I guess, an English comp professor or something like that.
Poetry.
Some sort of English class. I mean, they're studying poetry, but I don't know if the class is called poetry.
Well, they could have a poetry class. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. The romanticism. But she's like ranting to him. And this guy is like looking at her. I thought he was going to turn out to be evil or something, or like a monk, or, or something. But he's just the professor, I guess.
Yeah, he's just, it's just a normal, interaction with a very unhinged student.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, maybe, she's like, I just don't have time for poetry now. And he's like, oh, I know I was sorry to hear about your mom. And she's like, maybe one of those, quick poems that the Japanese do or whatever.
He's like, haiku.
That sound like a sneeze.
Yeah, he's like, maybe make a little time for poetry in your life. Yeah.
Haiku. That's the 575, right?
Yeah. I used to like to write haikus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What about limericks?
No.
That's the Irish drunk version of a haiku.
Okay.
But anyway, so she drops out and then she tries to drop down the foot with Dawn.
Yeah, and Dawn's just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Until she tells her what we already figured out,
Yeah.
that they're going to take Dawn away if she doesn't start going to school.
And that gets her attention. She's like, what? What the fuck? What do you mean?
Where would they send me? She wants to know, well, wait,
To a
what are my
locksmith?
options? Will this other place have a pool?
But yeah, it's, she gets concerned about that. And it's like, well, what the fuck did you think, Dawn?
Yeah. Yeah, she's too young. You got to be at least 16. You can't drop out of school at 14.
Right.
So, but yeah, and I think it's weird that Buffy is dropping out of college, honestly, because she hasn't gotten a job yet. She needs one.
Yeah.
That's true. But
Maybe the mom had a big life insurance policy.
maybe. But if Dawn goes to school, that leaves her plenty of time to go to school too. It's not like Dawn needs a babysitter all the time. Plus, she's 14.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think she needed to drop out of school either.
But it's almost like a sacrifice, like martyrdom or something. Yeah.
So then we get into the stupidest storyline in the episode,
Okay.
where Willow and Tara are having a conversation.
Oh, their fight's stupid, I guess.
In their dorm. Mm-hmm. And she starts talking about Willow is jumping on everything Tara says.
Yeah, she's just in a bad mood.
Tara's like, oh, but you're so much like, she's like, they're talking about like being witches and how like Tara's been doing witchcraft longer, and she's like, but you're so much better than me. Like even now you have like so much talent and stuff. Sometimes it frightens me. And Willow's like, why would it frighten you?
Yeah, she gets pissed off because Tara says it frightens her. She's like, what, you're scared of me?
Can I say something too? Willow does something later in this episode that exhibits a lot of power that makes me wonder why she can't turn that fucking rat back into a human.
Maybe she hasn't tried recently. Maybe she could do it now.
I think she forgot.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, so she gets upset about that, and then something about the lesbianism. About, you've been out longer.
That's what it gets twisted into. Is that she's like, why would you say frightened? And it's organic. It makes sense because it evolves the way fights do sometimes, where it starts out about one thing and it's really about something else. And she's like, oh, you think that this is just a phase for me, that like, I'm just doing the lesbian thing while I'm in college, and then when I'm done like experimenting, I'll go back to Boys Town.
And Tara's like, well, will you? Like, so that validates that concern. She is worried about it.
And Willow's like, I'm sorry that you're the only woman I've ever fallen in love with, but like, So yeah, it's I mean, I get it to a degree from Tara's point of view. I get why Willow's upset, especially with the way the conversation goes. Although I don't know how she knew the conversation was going that way. But I get Tara's worry a little bit because I get the feeling that Tara is a lesbian. Like not bisexual, but just a lesbian. And has only been with women. And Willow is bisexual. She's been in love with a guy, and she's been in love with a girl now. And so I get Tara being a little like kind of jealous of being like, well, maybe you'll miss being with guys, because you have that in you and I don't. But
I mean, I don't think that's really a valid concern, because every relationship could be like that, because it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I've only been with women and now, I don't know.
I agree with you. I don't think it's a valid concern, but I see the thought process, especially from like a young person.
I think maybe it's kind of similar to if you've only been with one person and then that where you're going to want to be with other people.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's similar to that too. But yeah, so they get into this big fight. There's supposed to be some like carnival or some sort of like event. It's almost like a Renaissance festival kind of.
Yeah.
But
a Renaissance festival?
I mean, it's not a Renaissance festival, but it's like that. It's like some kind of carnival type thing.
Yeah, there's a carnival
People
type
were
thing.
dressed up though.
Okay.
Some people were dressed up, some people weren't. And they were supposed to go together, and she's like, fucking have fun at the carnival. I'm leaving.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah. So Willow leaves.
And Tara goes to the carnival, but she can't have fun. She's walking around. She's sad. She wishes Willow was there. She sits down on the bench, and then we see someone grab her hands. Then you think, oh, Willow has come. But it's not Willow. It's Glory.
Yeah. Because Glory takes over Ben again. Ben gets fired.
Southwest egg rolls.
Right,
Sorry.
exactly. Yeah. You didn't know we were sponsored by Bennigan's.
I miss them.
Yeah, we should get some Bennigan's tonight.
We should.
But anyway, so she takes over Ben. Ben's gotten fired from his job because he hasn't shown up in 2 weeks, and he's like, "No, it's just been 2 weeks." Because apparently he's lost a lot of time.
Yeah, it seems like Glory is really taking over, because
I'd love to know the nature of their relationship.
Yeah.
Like how long they've been in one body. Like is this a guy like, so I was asking you this, like we were talking about this off air after the episode, but like one of the answers could be that he's somebody, a human being from Earth, from our dimension, that she took over because she has to have a body in this dimension, right? And she took him over and everything, and it's like that's the fight between the two of them trying to... But she can always exert dominance because she's the god. And so that's one thing. But a lot of the stuff he said makes me think that that's not it. Because he's talked about how, like, oh, I'm cleaning up after Glory like I always do. And he knew how to summon that guy from space and, like, all this other shit to kill to vomit into the faces of the crazy people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it, like, I don't know, he just seems like they've been together longer.
Well, and he mentioned, that's his sister.
Yeah.
So
I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe they're both taking over one body because they're both gods or whatever.
He doesn't seem like a god to me, though.
No, not at all. But I feel like her craziness and him are her Achilles' heels. Mm-hmm. So I think those two things have to play into how they defeat her at the end of the season, which is rapidly approaching.
But, yeah, she talks to her minions, and she's like, I mean, Buffy only has so many friends. It has to be one of these, friends.
She's like, so tell me all about all of them, and I'll figure out who it is.
Mm-hmm. And so she comes to the conclusion, because Tara is also new, that it's Tara.
Yep. And she talks to her and everything, and she's like, oh, so pure, so, like, whatever, it's got to be you. You're my key.
And she squeezes her hand so hard it starts to drip blood.
And
it's so disturbing.
And she tastes the blood, and she's like, you don't taste like a key.
Nope.
She knows that she's not a key based on her taste.
So apparently she could taste the key in the blood?
I'm just saying there's other ways she could have tried to taste if she was a key.
Oh my God, come on. Disgusting. And she's hurting her.
Yeah, she is.
She's hurting her so much, and she's telling her she can't make noise because she'll kill people.
Yeah, I'll kill that person. I'll kill that person.
Yeah. So she's just sitting there suffering in silence while she's making her bleed and shit. It's awful.
She's like, but you know who the key is. So you fucking take me to the key.
Yeah, you're going to tell me. But she won't because she's a good person. And then Glory says, if you don't tell me, I'm going to drink your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
And Willow has decided to come and make up with Tara.
Well...
Right? Oh, no. She knows that she gets the wind that Glory is going after her.
Yeah, because we see all the little minions hanging around. Like, there's some outside Buffy's house while Dawn's talking about being a key.
Yeah, I thought that was going to pay off, but it does not.
No. So they talk about that, and then Giles notices one outside their place, the magic box, where Willow's, sulking. And he, like, hits it over the head and puts it in a chair and everything. And he's like, so what the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, I'm not going to talk. I would never betray Glorificus and her plan to get the key and this. And, like, Giles is like, you're talking a lot, but I want you to talk about other things. So we'll get it out of you. He says to Anya, get me some twine. That's such an underrated line. To me some twine to tie him up.
Fetch me some twine.
And the guy immediately, and like apparently he breaks his finger or something.
Yeah, you hear like a snap.
And he's like, I'll tell you.
So, yeah, we don't see what Giles did, but he did something.
And he's like, Glorificus is going to get the key, and we know the key is that lesbian witch.
Yeah.
And Willow's like, lesbian witch? What?
And so she takes off. She's running to the carnival. She sees Glory with Tara sitting on the bench. She sees that she's about to do it, and she tries to stop her, but she's too late.
Yeah, she puts her fingers into her brain.
And now Tara is just like a crazy lump person.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Willow says that because she comes home from the hospital.
Because, yeah, she ends up in the psych ward.
And Willow's like, she has like moments where she's there again, but then like moments where she's gone. It's like Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's so, like, Tara was one of my favorite characters.
I know.
I don't like it. They need to fix her.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what they're going to do. But Willow decides that she's going to get back at Glory.
And Buffy tries to talk her out of it. She's like, just wait until we have a chance. Like, you know, I can't even take her. How do you think you're going to take her?
But she gets a book on the dark arts.
Yeah. She goes into, like, Giles' secret stash of evil shit.
And she comes in looking like fucking Dark Phoenix, if any of you read X-Men comics or have seen the X-Men cartoon TV show.
Yeah, her eyes are black.
And she's like, ah.
She's floating.
And she does well at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is actually taking Glory on. But she eventually gets tired.
Well, yeah, she eventually gets tired. And plus, once Glory knows what's coming, she can kind of start to combat it. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, because she was surprised at first. But then Buffy shows up and starts to fight her physically. And then they end up running off.
Yeah, because Buffy is no match for her. So Willow's kind of like stronger than Buffy in a way. She was holding her own more than Glory, more with Glory than Buffy was.
Stronger in a different way.
Yeah.
But then we end the episode on the fact that Glory fucking just like destroys they're in I think Willow and Anya's dorm room talking, trying to take care of not Anya, trying to take care of Tara. And Willow
what is going on?
Glory destroys the wall. And she's like, did you think it was... I told you it wasn't fucking over, you morons.
Yeah.
And Dawn's there. And she sees Dawn and she's like... And like...
No, Tara.
Tara, because the crazy people can see the key. She's like, the light, it's so pure, it's there. Ah.
Yeah, she's like, it's so sparkly. It's green and sparkly.
And
which is what the key looks like.
And Glory's like, fucking my key.
You're my key.
And that's where we end the episode.
Yeah, that's on a cliffhanger.
Yep.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think she's going to take Dawn.
But how do you think they're going to beat her?
I don't know.
Because they got to beat her. They got to save Dawn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. So here's the thing. Like, I don't know because Tara is crazy. Is Tara just gone now? I hope not. I don't want that to be the case, but I don't know what else they can do with her.
Yeah.
I mean, Willow wasn't like there's witchcraft that can reverse brain suckage.
Well, no, because it's kind of like, a sickness, and you can't use witchcraft for death and sickness.
Maybe if they kill Glory, it all reverts back.
Like when you kill the master vampire and all the vampire, but that doesn't work like that in this world.
Okay.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
But anyway, I don't know. Dawn could die. Like, that could really happen.
Maybe she'll use her as the key to open up whatever it is she wants to open up, and then that will be the thing they got to fight.
Yeah. But if she's used as the key, does she die?
I don't know. We'll find out.
What happened to those knights that wanted to kill the key?
Didn't they get killed?
Some of them did off screen, but then they were like, but they'll send more.
Oh, yeah, they never did. They lied.
Where are they?
They were talking it up, but there was, nothing.
Talk a big game, knights. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I am very curious to see. This was a good episode.
It was.
Full of emotion and impact.
I wanna see the next one. I hate that we gotta wait a week.
I wanna.
Shut up! I'm tired.
We got a little bit of Spike.
I'm sleepy.
Spike with Dawn.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I don't remember.
Buffy made this thing she's safe. She's with Spike. For now.
When
she was fighting Glory or something.
Okay.
I don't know. But, they have a little conversation. But anyway, that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where you can find your own transmogrified key.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
All right, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.